Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, boys and girls. Sorry, I forget to add you into my other greetings. Today, I'm actually going to be doing something incredibly real and raw for a change. And I didn't mean extremely raw, and pardon any vulgarity. For those sensitive to vulgarity, now's your time to look away. Bottom line, this is my most scathing commentary on the current world, the world we currently live in. I'm not going to be scripting this. I'm just going to go from the heart because this is exactly where I know it comes from the heart, so it should be smoother than my normally unscripted, but still be a little rougher than my scripted. All right, so let's begin. The number one issue I have with today's society is that we believe that we have transitioned, that we are so fully embedded in the culture of this. And yes, before you even wonder if I'm actually showing you a loaded or unloaded gun, I made sure beforehand that this was unloaded. And yes, I do respect the gun rules of always treating a gun, even if you know for a fact that it's unloaded, to treat it loaded just on the off chance. At any rate, this is the kind of culture we live in. Ain't nobody gonna dispute that. Personally, I have no problem with people owning guns. You want to carry, you want to have guns in your collection, you want to go hunt, you want to do any other things with guns other than hurting other humans, fine by me. But to me, it is just too fracking easy to get a hold of them because there's so many made, and it's just too stupidly easy to use. I mean, if you look at crime statistics, they are staggeringly bad. But at the same point, at the same time, they say that ease of obtaining should equalize against use. Well, for me, that's wrong. For me, I'm a proponent of this. And yes, this is the same blade I use in my channel like picture. Case in point, I am a proponent of a blade society. And let me tell you why. This, I can look at you. I don't even have to be close to you. This, I catch the wrong angle, I can shoot someone. I'm out there for this. Some dumb person doing a redneck firework, going willy nilly in the air, can hit someone up to a mile away if they catch the right angle. And sorry about that lighting issue again. I keep forgetting that it seems brighter on camera than it does to me. Let me go fix that real quick. All right, yeah, that's better. Not perfect, but better. And even when someone intends to point this directly, when someone wants to point this directly at somebody and kill them with this, they don't even have to be close. They can be across a hall. They can be across an alleyway. They can be practically a block away from them. Ba-dink, click, boom, dead. But when you need this, but when it comes time to use one of these, or any other blade. You have to be as close as I am, if not closer, to use a blade. Well, let me backtrack and say that you have to be close enough to see them dying, to hear them breathe their last breath, to have their dying, their light going, to watch their light go out of their eyes. So for me, I prefer Blade Society because it's just too fracking easy to kill someone with a gun. An idiot with a gun is more lethal than someone can be more lethal by on accident than a well-trained person than a well-trained person who uses these, right? So let me just say it. So yeah, look at the history of it. Yes, a gun was made. Yes, guns existed for almost 1,000 years now. I am not going to discount that. Some people might actually look back and say, only 700 years or so, but you know what? I'm not in the mood for fracking statistics. And yes, I use the word fracking instead of dropping the other F bomb. Deal with it. I'm tired of the shit I hear about people getting killed because some idiot kid grabs an airsoft paintball gun and takes the orange tip that's supposed to be here off of it and decides to walk around in public and use it. Look what happened to that Rice kid, and I can't remember his first name, and I'm sorry for that, when he carried that airsoft gun into a city park. Police didn't know it was an airsoft, so you know what? This makes more sense for protection. I don't give, look, I care about people. When I'm talking here, when I look at history, I see that yes, history was always violent. Violence is violence no matter what. Some idiot gangbanger given a gun is going to kill far easier than a gangbanger if you force him to use this. I guarantee you, nine, I guarantee you, at least 60% of all would-be gangbangers would drop out if they had to watch the life drain out of the eyes of somebody. Having to watch the last breath leave the body. I have been around when family has died, and I don't. And it's hard for that. It's hard to see someone die when you have to be that close. The gun makes it too damn easy. The gun is just too damn easy to use to get it through. And yeah, this is one of those topics that really does get my blood boiling. But I have no problem with the gun itself. In and of itself, I have no problem with guns. Someone busts into your house and you have a gun, yeah, go for it. Take it. Give the idiot at least one warning shot. If that don't work, drop them. But I prefer a society of blades over a society of bullets or guns. Plain out, there's more skill needed for a knife. And yes, I am constantly showing you the examples, not because I'm trying to brand hog or brand blast you, but just because I believe wholeheartedly in what I am talking about now, and the examples help. Personally, for me, I am lucky to have never lost someone to violence like that, as far as I can remember. But I guarantee you, if guns were harder to come by, or if there were more training necessary before anybody could ever walk out with a gun, that would be great. Because then it'd be on par with blades. Now, despite the fact that it may be illegally long, or not illegally long, depending if the rules have changed since my review of them, I carry this as my everyday carry because one reason I prefer this over a folding pocket knife. This I don't have a lock that's going to break. This I know is going to be what I need when I need it. And though I know I am limiting myself defense capacity here, I want this world to be more peaceful, a more just world. And yes, I know I'm not going to change about what I'm saying here. I am never going to admit, I am never going to delude myself into thinking that what I say is going to really change anything politically or legally. But what I believe is that if people carried more knives like the one I carry, and they just have it there on their side for the case when the case is necessary, or sorry, when need be to draw it. The world would be a little better, at least in my opinion. Now, I'm not sure that I am completely accurate with what I'm saying here, but I've done research, and I know for a fact luck, generally, luck, stroke, point and click with this can end a life far too easily. This, on the other hand, need to be up close. You need to know where to use one of these on a person. Now, here's my deal. I am not advocating free carry of swords in public. That would just be a recipe for disaster. I am, however, advocating that laws be set that you want to carry up to, say, an 8 or 9-inch bladed knife, but there be stipulations as to what the blade can be comprised of. Fine, let that be the law. Let that be an open law, an unrestricted law. But if you want to carry anything over that, up to say 15-ish inches, up to like, okay, maybe not 15, but perhaps 20-inch blade or so, to get a license to carry that, I'd be perfectly fine with that. Heck, I'd be one of the first in line when that day ever comes. But bottom line, I'm tired of hearing people getting shot because they did something stupid, because they did something stupid while carrying a gun, or getting shot because someone else did something stupid while carrying a gun. And yeah, this one does get me emotional. And on top of that, I'm suffering a little bit of a sinus problem with the weather shifting. Because this video is such an emotional video, I'm not going to expect any likes or dislikes on it because I'm asking you to like or dislike this video. However, I am going to wholeheartedly, I am wholeheartedly imploring you, please comment below on what your thoughts are in regards to what I am telling you, what I am saying right now. That's pretty much all I can say on this matter without breaking into more of a tirade than I already am than I've already have done so far. So I am simply going to drop my usual departure by saying, I'm out.